See, I actually thought that I'd be putting Mitsuru and Akihiko into the party just to get them a share of the experience, but the thing is, this next boss might not be a good idea to use them for. I'll just want to confirm something. Let's see if Mitsuru has it. Does she have it? Okay. Mitsuru does not yet have Diarahan. That actually might be a good thing. Diorama's not great, but the thing is, this next upcoming boss, it's another charm spammer. And having Diarahan is a major liability when it comes to charm. Who to get rid of? I mean, Koromaru's not that great in boss fights, though in this case neither is Ken. Now, Akihiko, do you have Diarahan? If you do, you're an instant no for this fight. You only have Diorama. Okay, I shouldn't have been worried. That's interesting. You do only have one multi-target debuff, I believe. But yeah, how about I put you in the party and replace Ken? And I'll keep Junpei. So I actually shouldn't have been worried. If anything, Ken is the liability here since he has Mediarama. So yeah, because of this next boss is a little weird. It is very, very luck-based unless you have Charm Protection, which, yeah, you can only get that from Narcissus' heart item. If you have that at this point, definitely equip it. If not, this can be very, very luck-based. Because if your entire party gets charmed at once, there isn't much you can do. But first, I'm going to turn in this one. Well, I mean, what did you think rainbow hair looks like? It's just hair that's rainbow-colored. Actually, I'm not. I don't think I want to know. Probably has something to do with the pink feathers as well. Omega Drive. That's probably even better than the Sigma Drive. So, let's see who I can register here. Everyone here is fine. I'm going to replace that Loki quickly, so registering him isn't actually that much of a problem. Let me just check the compendium for a second. 68%. Haven't quite crossed over 70 yet. And let's see. Might as well accept this now, because we're actually going to be doing it. And right. Have not made any progress with that one yet. And we are in the right area for those now, but we'll have to get those next time. We're actually fast approaching the deadline for... Yeah, it's in exactly, well, 19 days this time. But yeah, I have found a fusion combination that will get me Garuda. It does involve Loki, but like I said, I will be making a better Loki later. It's, in fact, requires two personas that I actually don't really need. Loki, Kukulin, and Skahar, or Thanatos, but I'm obviously not going to do that. So here's the thing, though. Skahar is actually not bad for this next boss fight, being resistant to Pierce and having Amrita. Amrita is something that you really, really want here. Although, Garuda's strong against Strike. This boss does like to use both Pierce and Strike, and if anything, its Strike is actually more dangerous. Now, this is actually something that's really cool. Oh, and you're going to learn Amrita by level up anyway, so I don't really need to bother passing it down. We've got Power Charge. Power Charge Arrow Rain might be okay. Matsuharu Unda's actually not going to be bad for this next boss fight either. So here's something kind of cool. Remember how Kukulin all those ages ago got Windbreak and I was lamenting that because it's not going to be useful for him on anything? It's going to be very useful passed down to Garuda, so yeah, I'll take that. With a rank 10 social link, this should definitely get me enough for Amrita. I just was about to say something, but I won't. Okay, good, no accident. I was about to say, unless it's an accident. So we have Garuda. That's a pretty cool animation. Okay, that level up is not what concerns me. That level up is not what concerns me. This one is, because that gives me Amrita. Oh, high counter is also going to be excellent for this fight. I'm glad I'm making Garuda now, actually. Well, I got Garudyne, Margarudyne, I don't want to get rid of any of these skills. Really, I don't want to get rid of any of them. These are all good. Windbreak, I mean, is stupidly expensive, mind you, but, I mean, that on a wind-focused persona is pretty decent. I feel like I have to get rid of Power Charge, because I want high counter. You just got Repel Wind. Holy crap, you just got Repel Wind. Oh, that is very nice. That's very, very nice too. Ah, so many skills, so many good skills. I have better things with Mediarama, and I have Mediarahan at this point. In fact, getting rid of that is going to be a benefit for this next boss. It means I won't need to worry about being charmed as much. So yeah, let's go with that. Although something tells me Garuda would have had the Wind Immunity Heart item. I hope it didn't, because I passed up on something insane if that was the case, because I really want that for Junpei. Can't really make anything particularly decent out of Garuda, though, except for Seth. You know what? Just out of curiosity, I'm going to quickly look that up to see if Garuda really does have that heart item, because if he does, I am going to get very annoyed. Okay, good. It's on Jatayu, not Garuda, which would be a Sun Arcana persona. So yeah, no. So good thing that. Now, I'm going to go back in here because I think there might be, yeah. So, I do kind of need Hellbiker coming up. I'm going to need a matching persona for Hangman because we're going to need to do a Hangman Spend Time soon. This will get rid of Yolunga, but I can, oh, good thing passing Null Dark along, actually. And Mediarahan, and Grow 3, all decent skills. I don't really care about this Hellbiker, and I'm going to be buying back Yolunga immediately, because I really like Yolunga. I also want some Rakam, but yeah, I'm going to go for this. Cue Nicolas Cage memes. I love how the wheels of the bike are literally made of fire. Oh, and you have a unique quote, wow. I'm almost certain that's a unique quote, and I'm so surprised that Maiko is the one who powers this up, but for some reason she is. That luck is terrible, though. But yeah, I guess Hangman personas, their main thing is having lots of endurance. They don't really need it. What have I got? Oh, Endure! Okay. Kind of funny. It's not actually that comparable with the move from Pokemon. It's more comparable to a Focus Sash. In fact, it pretty much... Actually, no, wait. It's more like a Focus Band that always works. Oh my god, why? Why? Of all the skills to show up your inheritance, why? Oh. Well, that's an image. That's certainly an image. With that, all I need to do now is buy Gur. But I should probably register some personas now. Yeah, obviously registering you. You're actually really good. And I will register you, even though I don't really want you. Oh, Absorb Fire is a good skill to have too. That's great to pass down. I am in the wrong menu. Gur is in Moon. Let's buy you. And I'm also, while I'm here, I'm going to get Yolunga because Yolunga is awesome. And I'm still at more money than I was last time. So, with that, we're done with the Velvet Room. I guess I can show. So, Endure, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is just the Focus Band one. It leaves you with 1 HP. It's basically just like the Survive Light, or I keep getting Survive Light and Endure Light confused. But it's like the equivalent of that. It leaves you with 1 HP, but instead of just Light and Dark, it works on any Fatal Blow. Yeah, there it is, yeah. So, you effectively revive with 1 HP. It's the same as that item I actually had, which, speaking of which, I'm going to equip that now. Because I actually do stand quite a risk of losing this. Oh, no, it's the opposite of the Sigma Drive. Okay. Sigma Drive lowers the chance of you sustaining a critical hit. This increases the chance of dealing critical hits. Oh, as much as I like all those dodge wins on Junpei, this has very interesting possibilities for him. Yeah, so Spirit Braces are literally exactly the same as that. Now, you still have the Auto Mataru Kaja, so I'll equip you, but then I'll immediately go into Garuda for this boss fight, who's actually going to be really useful. Let's see now. You... I'm going to give you the increased critical thing. And now, with all that done, I should probably save, actually, because this is actually quite risky. Okay, let's go. As I said, this is quite risky. Since I don't have the heart item that lets me null charm, this is going to be a little bit luck-based. But as long as we don't have the entire party getting charmed at once, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. Charm isn't the only status you need to worry about, but it's by far the most dangerous. Should mention that for some reason Charm has been renamed to Brainwash in Persona 5, but it works pretty much exactly the same way. It actually wasn't even in Persona 4, probably due to how ridiculous it was here. But yes, these are dancers. So yeah, Lover's Arcana, their main strategy is to spam status on you, but they have a few pretty powerful physical attacks as well.
This one's dangerous. Stay focused.
And I can't unhear the version of that in the silly remix video where they changed it to this one's focused, stay dangerous.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
So these are the Royal Dancers, and I'm immediately going to go into Garuda here. Because yes, for the first time, I'm actually going to be demoing a fusion spell in a boss fight, at least hopefully. So yeah, this knocks down all foes and also removes all their buffs, which is kind of unfortunate because these things don't use buffs. But I guess I could try it, although first I'm going to put Akihiko on support duty.
Let me try that.
Just to get them debuffed, and you know what? I kind of want to Mataru Unda them as well. This is definitely going to help. These things actually hit surprisingly hard. There's the first status. So yeah, their main strategy is to spam status attacks. You gotta watch out though for Panic as well. That increases your chance of being criticaled, and they love to follow that up with Heat Wave and get lots of criticals. Heat Wave is quite dangerous. They also have Primal Force, which is the ultimate single target pierce attack in the game. The weird thing is, practicing this fight, it just doesn't seem to do all that much damage. I don't know why, but it just does way less than I'd expect it to. They also have healing, and for some weird reason, they also have status curing spells, which would imply they're not themselves immune to status, so Dreamfest might work here in this fight. I just didn't want to spend a lot of money on getting back Incubus and Succubus. Okay, a Mind Charge, well, you don't even have my Bufudyne, but a Mind Charge Bufudyne is going to do a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, these things have no weaknesses and no real resistances either, except the standard light and dark, so... Oh, that's doing a lot. Oh, there's the Marin Karen, and it missed, good. They do have Sexy Dance, that's the worst one. Okay, that missed, that would have been bad if that had hit. Okay, let's try this. Garuda, by your powers combine. I'm not going to try and pronounce this, but it is Hindi for infinity. And it didn't even knock them down. That's a shame. Uh-oh. That's bad, that's bad. Don't heal, please. Uh-oh, don't punch Mitsuru. Okay, you're punching me. Oh, and you got high counter. Mind Charge Mabufalo is going to hurt quite a bit. Definitely quite a lot. Like I said, Mind Charge is more worthwhile in boss fights, but oh boy is it worthwhile in boss fights. Wow, one of them's almost down, actually. Okay, just going for regular pierce attacks. I'd take that over Primal Force. Right, now, I obviously want to make that a high priority to get rid of that, so Amrita time, even though I'm only hitting one person. Amrita is definitely a really good thing to have in this fight. Especially if Akihiko and Mitsuru have learned... That was lucky. If Akihiko and Mitsuru have learned their full healing spells by now, because Charm plus full healing equals bad. Very bad. Okay, this might actually help. I'm sure a mind-charged attack would probably kill someone at this point. Yeah, more Blade of Fury, that's fine. One of them's almost down, actually. More poison. And more missing. Okay, yeah, these things don't hit very often. When they do hit, they are very annoying. Or I could just use Amrita. That one's fully debuffed and everything. Yeah, I definitely want to cure her because she's got a mind charge going. Playing support a little bit here, but it's definitely good to cure status whenever you get the chance. The luck factor in this fight comes from if the protagonist themselves gets hit by status, in which case, if it's Panic or Charm, you won't actually be able to use Amrita, and that's bad. I'm also very glad that you're not Charm when you're doing that, because that would be incredibly terrible. Well, she still has her mind charge. It doesn't actually go away for a while, and that might actually outright cancel out Spring of Life. Oh, no, it doesn't at all. It does a lot more. Okay, there's Primal Force. I mean, it's powerful, but it's not quite as powerful as I thought it would be. This is the thing I worry about. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Yeah, so this is where the fight can start going very, very far south, because now I can't use any skills, which includes even physical skills. And we also have a higher susceptibility to being criticals, although in this case, the Mepatra gems are actually pretty useful. Fuka, you actually really helped. I could, like, switch over to Siegfried and try a physical attack, but I'd rather do this, I think. This is probably a good time to do this. Now, this doesn't actually cure poison, because Mepatra only cures what they call mental ailments, not physical ailments. Physical ailments are poison, freeze, and shock. I think those are the only ones in this game. Okay, this is going to be painful. Oh, maybe your mind charge did go away. Oh, no, wait, no, you lost your Mataru Kaja. That's why it's doing less. I'm pretty sure she was still mind charged. Oh, there's the Primal Force. See, like I said, it's painful, but not nearly as painful as I would have expected. I could try to do this again, but I'm not sure. I have an idea. Let's see how much this does. Enough to finish it off. Great.
I can sense your determination.
See, it's kind of weird, like, oh, and a broken heart. Okay, then. Garuda already has a huge collection of those. He doesn't need any more. So, like, it's kind of I'm conflicted, and Junpei's still poisoned. I'm conflicted on that boss fight. On the one hand, I want to say that's one of the few bosses so far that's actually given me a challenge. On the other hand, it is very, very luck-based. Because, yeah, it mostly comes down to whether or not the protagonist gets hit with Charm, because if he does, then that's very bad. You can't even use your items there, so you can't even do the Mepatra thing that I did. And you, well, yeah. Like, you can mitigate the effects of Charm by not equipping anything with full healing, but even then, if your entire party gets charmed at once, you will usually get a game over quite quickly, because everyone will just attack each other, and eventually, yeah. In a practice run of this, I had Garuda get charmed, and he stayed charmed for about 4 turns, and eventually just died, so... Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about the main challenge of the fight, mostly coming from the luck of just the status moves connecting or not, but it is the first fight that's given me a challenge in a decent while, so I can't fault it for that. I don't even think Akihiko would have leveled up from that. No, he didn't. Yeah, that didn't give much experience at all. I'm actually going to need to go back into Tartarus to try and get these two caught up a little bit, actually. Maybe see if I can find some more gold shadows, but first let's turn in that fusion spell request. Even though that did literally nothing in that fight. It's basically Jack Bros, but with an additional effect on it. The thing is, Dekaja, I've said this a lot before, Dekaja is not that amazing in this game, because there aren't many bosses here that use buffs. In something like Digital Devil Saga, it's all but required against some of the ultimate bosses, and in P4, there are bosses that use Heat Riser, but here, not so much. Well, the dancers disagree with that, they all just stayed. Well, I was about to say Junpei, and then she mentioned it. Well, we now know why Junpei's weak to wind. It's because of his hat. Oh, we get the winter outfit for Junpei. Again, yet another winter outfit that I like much more than the summer outfit. Oh yeah, you have growth 3, that's why. I was like, why are you, ready to be registered? I didn't use you in that fight. So, what's the next fusion spell? Can we do it? Can we not? Ah. Right. Okay then. Explanation time. The fusion spell requests are going to be put on hold. They're going to be put on hold until literally 3 days before the final boss. Yeah. I don't know why they put this one so early, but they did. Last Judge requires the ultimate Aeon persona. Aeon is a social link that, you can probably tell, we haven't started yet. We can't start this until even later than now. Aeon is the new social link introduced in Persona 3 FES. In fact, you know what? I think I know why they put this so early. The ultimate Aeon persona actually did exist in the vanilla version. They were a relatively high-level Sun persona, but they were not an ultimate. So you could actually theoretically fuse them much earlier than the end of the game. Now, they've been promoted to Ultimate Aeon, and that means we don't max Aeon until 3 days before the final boss, which means, yeah, we can't do this for a long time, and this is blocking us off from every other fusion spell request, even though there are some that we definitely will be able to do beforehand, like one involving Loki. And I believe one involving Shiva and Parvati. There's a lot more of these, and like I said, I guess I could still try and show some of them, because as long as you have them in your log, you still get the request done. But yeah, these requests themselves are going to be put on hold for a while. So judging by the gaps, after this one, there'd be 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79, so 5 more after this one. That's a lot that are going to have to be put off until the very end of the game, but sadly that's just how things work, so yeah. That one is going to have to wait. However, maybe we can do this soon. After all, everyone's very depressed, and I'm sure it'd make Gary Sue a lot less depressed if he got a certain visit in his room from a certain someone. So, I do kind of want to do that, though. And yeah, technically we can do this right now, but I kind of want to split up this area of Tartarus a bit more. So, I think I might actually accept the, this one. So yeah, no deadline on that one. And then still, this... I have seen Gabriel show up as a fusion result at this point in the game, but it's, they're above us. It's level 69, so quite a way off that. And Lilith, I believe, is not anywhere near level 69, but you do need Gabriel to get Mabufudine onto her. Let's see what I can make out of... Oh, hi there, Mott. I think I have everything that I can make out of that. Let's just see... Okay, yeah, I do want Abaddon quite a lot. Not for Abaddon itself, but for its heart item, which is amazing. Huh, we actually do start Mood... I mean, not soon, but not really far away either. So... And by start Mood, I mean start Mood again, because we've ignored him for a long time. So, yeah, Junpei's already quite high level. I might want to remove him from the party, and maybe I might want to do a little bit more training just to get Akiko and Mitsuru up onto the level of everyone else. That will mean, though, that I need to grind Yukari, and I guess once she comes back, this should be mostly fine. So, I think I'll... If I find the gold shadows, I'm going to have to obviously show that in recording. So, this episode might end here. If it does, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. If it doesn't, you'll obviously know. Well, guess what? The video didn't end, because here's a hand.
I'll be cheering you on from here. Great.
So I actually managed to get one of these, so that should give me 1 gold medal. I do need 2 of them, though. And we also have a chest, which would be a discharge. Also, Garius is now level 66, and Akihiko and Mitsuru went up to 57. So, they need 1 or 2 extra levels, but now I'll cut to if I find another gold one. That's not a gold one.
There are 2 powerful enemies.
How much does Pantaray do to these things?
Enemy defeated.
Oh, fair amount, but, actually, my Garuda doesn't one-shot them, so... I'm gonna go for this anyway.
Good choice.
Well, that didn't one-shot them either.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
Great battle.
Good thing we won't be getting any useless rainbow hair now that we've turned that request in. Hi again, Loki. I'm gonna need you later, but not right now. Okay then. For some reason you leveled up. Not absorb fire yet, though.
My skill level has increased.
Okay, those who are level 58 now. Getting to the point where I might want to stop here. I just want to see if I can find another gold shadow. Well, now's a good time to get to level 59, actually. Ah, that's not good.
An attack. There are 3 of them.
Slowly floating. That was a complete fail. That was not a complete fail. I still find it hilarious when these things get criticals on you. You just do that little nonchalant kick and you get sent flying back. Oh. Well, that's going to be worth a lot of experience.
There are 2 strong enemies. Attack.
This ends now.
Wait, what didn't die? I was not paying attention for a second there.
I
Oh, that's bad. Somebody please do something.
There's 1
Last
enemy
one.
left.
Don't let your guard.
Okay, no Akasha Arts, that's good.
The enemy is getting strong.
That was certainly a lot of experience.
My skill level. has
Okay,
increased.
that's gonna be enough. I just want to look around to see
My
if there's
skills have
anything.
improved.
Doesn't look like there'll be a gold shadow here. And while the Reaper usually does come faster on these floors... Oh, I thought that was a gold shadow for a second, but no, that's just the teleporter. I don't really need to worry because I have escape route. That is a gold chest. Okay, I'm guessing those are female only. Come on, Fuka. Good, right. Let's get out of here. So long, suckers. to check what those sexy heals are for. But, kind of wish I got another gold shadow, but that's fine. We can look for more of them next time. So for the moment, everyone should be around level 59. You certainly are. Ice Break next. She does have a tendency to spam that on pretty much everything once she learns it. She will only use it if the enemy is immune to ice, but... yeah, often she... oh, there they are. Yeah, definitely female only. Evade Strike Medium. Not exactly the best, because... I take that back. That's exactly the same as what she currently has. And of course she'd react. Yeah, I had a feeling. So, with that, now this is really the end of the episode, because I think everyone's all decently leveled. So, next time we're in Tartarus, we'll try and find the other gold medal. And, of course, do some more exploring, and maybe some more fusions. Sadly, the fusion spell requests are pretty much... they're going to be put on hold for a very long time.